We're going to be talking about something very serious today. It's about cancer. If you've ever had a loved one who had cancer, or you're currently battling cancer right now, you know about the dreaded things that it entails. I know the disease all too well. I know about all the treatments, the radiation, the chemotherapy, and all the terms like malignancy and biopsies and metastasis and all of those things. And when you find yourself experiencing this and coming in and out of the hospital, coming in and out of treatment, helping someone who's going through treatment, well, sometimes it can be very difficult and very painful. And it is. It really is. It wasn't just my mom. I mean, it is painful enough that my mom went through so much pain and suffering, but it wasn't just her. It wasn't just her story. And if you know my family, my mom's side, we're a very well-knit family. And even down to the 4th degree, we treat each other as immediate family. My cousins here are all smiles, and we're typically a fun-loving family. But they too know cancer well. They too experienced taking care of a loved one who went through stages of treatment and hospital visits. We've had our fair share of the cancer journey. Very recently, even my mom's sister was also diagnosed. She's fighting right now, and we're fighting with her. So is her 9-year-old daughter. And it was a painful time. This was all after her. And how do you find hope in that? Where do you find hope in that? How do you find joy in circumstances that painful and that confusing even? And I'm here to tell you what it's all about. What's fascinating for me now is being able to relate to those who have gone through the cancer journey with their loved ones. Seeing what an impact it is to comfort and encourage someone who's going through a dark time, and even my friends and colleagues are experiencing the difficulty, but also the hope that they find in God. Hearing and sharing with one another how sovereign God is, and that He is in control of all circumstances and trials that are unbearable in human hearts. Here's one great example. This young couple named Teresa and Filoteo. Ate Tere is currently going through treatment, but that doesn't stop their love for God and each other. In fact, it has grown and magnified so much that people around them who just see them and witness their relentless pursuit of who God is just brings so much comfort. And I know because I experience it just by seeing them and talking to them and seeing how they worship God despite the valley that they're facing. Here's just another beautiful picture of marriage, that in sickness and in health, you can go through anything as long as Christ is in the center and you know where your hope lies. And it's true and wonderful and beautiful at all the same time. So if this is you and you're going through the dark valley and the dark road, look to Jesus, who bore all that pain and all that suffering, all that darkness, that we might have hope. That there will be no more crying, no more tears, no more fighting, and no more sighing. And I can go on and on about this, and I have so much to share about personal experience. And my friend, my dear friend, Nina Benitez, shared to me what her father and pastor said to her, Pastor Ricky. And he said that God's sovereignty is my sanity. For a family who is going through tough times as well, that speaks volumes of how much they understand who God is and how control He is in your life. Whether it's a dark path, whether it's a dark and scary road, And I have so much to share with you about how God does wonders in the face of despair, and how He can turn mourning into dancing, and how someone who has encountered God can look at death straight in the eye. And how do I know? I saw it with my own eyes, and it was something beautiful, heartbreaking, but beautiful at the same time. And I'll tell you more about her in the next episode. So until then, God bless you. Take heart. Have hope in God. And if you're wondering where I am right now, I'm on top of the roof. My dad's gonna kill me.